Open Stage would like to acknowledge the Susquehannock peoples, upon whose unceded land we produce this show. Open Stage commits to the work of dismantling the ongoing legacies of settler colonialism and the exclusions and erasures of many indigenous peoples that continue today. At Open Stage, we also believe that Black Lives Matter, and you should too. That belief starts with acknowledging plainly how the systems we depend on often operate as if they don't. We at Open Stage proudly stand united with Black people and communities of color during this movement of unrest and uprising. This show is brought to you by Open Stage, a professional theater company. Check out Open Stage's complete list of shows, all of which are offered completely free this season at openstagehbg.com. Thank you and enjoy the show.
My talented friends, the very talented. When he gets older, losing his hair many years from now, will he still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, will he lock the door? Will I still need him? Will I still feed him when he's 64? Woo!
Unbelievable. That's great. I know this is in honor of, that song was in honor of America's sweetheart, TJ Creedon. Isn't that right?
Yes, it was. I put on our My Talented Friends Facebook group, which if you're not a part of, go and be a part of it right now.
Yeah.
Links down there. I asked for suggestions of songs that old people like because...
Right. Because TJ's turning 64 this year, right? He's actually...
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
It's a milestone.
Oh, yeah. TJ said he's turning 62, not 64.
Oh, okay.
So
he's spry. He's
yeah.
spry. He's got most of his teeth still. He's got a lot of life left in him.
Yeah, and we wanted to wish him a happy birthday, and we hope that he can stay up late enough tonight to continue to watch the show.
Well, yeah. He gets his naps in during the day. He can do it. TJ, we all believe in you. And happy birthday, Mazel Tov. America's celebrating
a big one. And if you can guess his right age in the comments, I will send you a copy of his birth certificate to confirm.
And his social security number. So this is a big prize. Yeah, This is great.
So leave your guesses for his actual age in the comments. And if you were right, boom, you get the big prize.
And we'll see if Stacy is still his friend.
I will be.
She will be. Hey, the Werners, thank you so much. And Nick, it's so nice to have you back, sir.
Yay!
I'm glad to be back. Glad to see all you.
We are glad to see you too. We were very disappointed in you that you were watching the show while you were driving back last week, but you did make it safely, and we're so thrilled to have you back. And hey, Werners, we'll check in with you later in the show. Okay, I love you.
Bye.
Wow. Well, and howdy, the internet. We love you too. Welcome to the show. Welcome to My Talented Friends Live. I'm your host, Chris Gibson. My friends call me Gibby. Hopefully you will too. And we're just thrilled as punch to have you here. And I got to say, before we get too far, got to thank the Inner Circle members. Without our Inner Circle members here at Open Stage, we simply wouldn't be here. These are the folks who got us through the past crazy. This is a pandemia. It's like a thing going on. I don't know if you've heard about it. And if it wasn't for our, it's a lot. You ought to look at the news because it's all over the place. And so we've been shut down, and without the revenue that it was generated by our Inner Circle members, we simply wouldn't be here. What's an Inner Circle? Well, it's a group of passionate art supporters who believe that theater and art is priceless, and so they make a monthly contribution to Open Stage, and that has allowed us to present our 35th season, our virtual season, completely free of charge, because when you join the Inner Circle, you help make art accessible for somebody who might not be able to afford it. So we hope that you'll do the same thing. Join the Inner Circle. If you want to learn more about how to do that, just go to openstagehbg.com and join. Everybody's doing it. And if everybody's doing it, that means a lot of people are doing it. And we want you to do it too. So join the Inner Circle. When I say we, I don't just mean the royal we. I also mean my lovely and talented and always fashionable spouse, Rachel Landon, here to my right.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers, Lunches, Lena, cilantro. You look lovely.
I know.
Humble till the very end. You've got a little bow in your hair. You've got a sort of we can do it attitude. Do the old, there you go. And I think it's because you are crazy with power from your newfound StreamYard technology, right? That you have. This format this platform that we use to communicate with you, internet, is called StreamYard, and it is our encoder that allows us to be broadcast all over the world to potentially billions of viewers.
Maybe trillions.
Maybe trillions. I mean, it's a number that can't even be imagined. It's an imaginary number, I think, is what they call it. Our audience. And so you were fiddling around under the hood. She opened up the hood for StreamYard. Yeah. And lo and behold, you found all this tech that you didn't even know you had, right?
Really high tech. Yeah. Last week, Stacy did a Britney Spears song, Epic.
Classic.
And I said, can I add some special effects? Boy, and I found out that you could put GIFs, also known as GIFs.
We're not going to get into that battle today. We've got enough battles today. We're not getting into the GIF war. Yeah. Although if you have a side, please post it in the comments. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll decide it tonight once and for all. I say GIF. Personally, I say GIF. You're a GIFer?
Yeah.
Oh,
like the peanut butter.
Oh, my God. Well. Yeah.
I'm going to start pronouncing all of my G's like soft J's.
Yes. Yeah. Like your husband.
My Judness Dracis.
Married to that Chris Gibson.
Chris Gibson. Okay. Anyway, you can see just by adding a simple GIF, we can. Room's on fire. Oh, there's a dancing cat. Yep.
2 dancing cats now. Yeah, that's my favorite one right there. Is the
there's
dancing
a working
cat.
Penguin.
That's exactly how I work. If you come in here during the day, that's what I'm doing all day long.
So if I am in the mood, I can just throw something up on the screen that I deem adorable or hilarious, like a kitten.
Oh my gosh! You just have these. You just have buttons that you mash, and these things come up.
Here's another kitten with a rose.
I'm feeling a lot of these GIFs are going to be kitten based or cat based.
Don't worry. I also have a broccoli twerking.
Wow, internet! Did you think you needed that? Now you know. Now you know that you needed it.
This is art.
Is it art? Is it art? Well, that's exciting. Can you do the force lightning? Can I go like this and have force lightning? Oh, that's different lightning. That's
different lightning.
That's like
that was a PNG.
Zeus lightning. What happened to the force lightning?
That was like 8 months ago.
Oh man, but it was so good.
I do still have Ted Cruz's head.
Oh, I'm full of shit. Okay.
That's great. That's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. Keep that around.
On point with our impressions.
Yes. We're known for one thing here at MTFL, and it is not impressions. No, we're known for one thing, and this is the home of Chad Michelson. Well, Chad doesn't live here. We're not allowed to let Chad live here anymore. We've forced him to go home and take showers, but he is here with us tonight. Chad Michelson in the Chad room. How are you, Chad?
Why did you have to tell them that I didn't take showers? I thought I thought that was between us.
Well, no, I think the internet knows. Yeah, it's okay, Chad. Look, and it comes a time in every boy's life where they realize that showers are not optional, and you had to learn it the hard way. And but we're glad that you're now swabbed and swaddled and ready to go. How's it going in the circus room of torture?
Oh, just an average Tuesday in the circus room of torture. People are having fun in the Chad room, but
already
I got a question.
Oh, I hope so. What's that question?
Question for the day. Picture this. I'm going to paint you a picture.
Oh.
Okay.
It's before the panini.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the bar. It's karaoke night.
Oh.
DJ comes on. It's your turn to sing.
Oh, boy.
What song are you singing?
This is a good one, Chad. Most of your questions of the day I find highly suspect, but this one I can get behind. This one is because first off, I know that a lot of folks out in the Chad room are singers. We have a lot of singers in our audience. We have a lot of singers on our show. I know that Rachel Landon has. I can even tell you what her go-to song is. I can probably tell you what her top 5 go-to karaoke songs are. But I can also tell you that after she sings, the karaoke night generally wraps up because then everybody is disheartened because nobody else can sing as good as my beautiful wife.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. I've seen her shut down.
Why don't you get off the screen?
Quite.
Do you need a moment?
Maybe. Is that an option? Can we maybe that'll
No.
Okay.
I'm still here though. So.
That's okay, Chad. You're the talk of your cleanliness has dispelled any chance of there being any sort of shenanigans going on during the show. Okay, Chad. So that's a great question. If you were not in a Pandarimi and you were at a karaoke, what would be your go-to karaoke song? Is that yeah?
Yeah, that's the question. And the answers are flooding in already.
Fantastic. Chad, you've done well. So we'll mark that as once. Let's get rid of Chad and move on with the show because the show is big. And no, gotta go. And this is the new MTFL, the new and improved and vastly shorter MTFL that has a sense of urgency and a sense of purpose and a sense of momentum is what we're going for. We're not just ambling along with the show anymore. We're like shot out of a rocket ship with this show. And it's a big one. We've got Nicoletta Ariano. We love the Arianos. All the Arianos are amazing, but we've got Nicoletta flying solo on the show tonight.
Yep.
And singing and doing a beautiful job. Can't wait to share her work with you. Of course, we have a song from the Werners. We're bringing back a song from our old friend, Cami Alys. She's so old. She's older than TJ Creedon, and yet also a beautiful singer. And she's got a great song that she sang for us. But first, it's time for our news segment.
Oh, it sure is.
What happened?
That happened.
Oh, I love it. See, now it's a thing. Now it's like the Werner Family Orchestra.
It's a duet now.
You seem so thrilled, Nick.
I asked him if I could do it, and he taught me how to do it correctly. So
It sounds great. You're like John Baptiste from the Colbert Report. He's always busting.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I am not sounding
Just
like
like him.
that
Just
at
like
all.
him. So these are news stories that we have ripped from the headlines because it's important to stay informed. And this is nothing if not an educational program. So we're going to jump right into them. The first news story, climbing Mount Neverest. Yes, Nepalese climbers have spent the last month and a half removing 2.2 tons of trash from Mount Everest. While the onslaught of tourists are expected to eventually return and bring more litter to the world's tallest mountain, removing this refuse has been likened by the intrepid climbers as removing a thorn from one of God's fingers. Attempts to persuade these hardworking Nepalese that my garage is God's underarm have so far been unsuccessful, but they're not even here. I mean, they're not even in town. We gotta get them here and then show them my garage.
Garage.
The garage. I'm so sorry.
Gibby's garage.
Gibby's garage.
Gibby's garage.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah.
That happened.
I do. I think I'm loving this. This is great. What swarm weather we're having. A man who went shopping in New Mexico returned to a car filled with 15,000 honeybees who had apparently got in through an open window while he spent 10 minutes buying groceries. Now, the queen was identified. They placed the queen in a box, and shortly the swarm, following the queen's hormones, also moved onto the box, which was then donated to a local beekeeper. And this is a great success from all perspectives, including the bees, wherein the steel demon that had encased their queen was defeated by the friendly giants, and then these benevolent gods relocated the whole hive to a spectacular wooden palace. That's how the bees saw it.
Yes, queen.
That happened.
Thank you, Nick. That was well played. Sorry. Sorry, my Apple Music just decided to start. It was inspired by Stacy's melodica playing.
Thank you.
And Queen in a Box is my band name. Stuart Landon says, I like that. Big-brained bandits. In Anchorage, Alaska, this is a true story. In Anchorage, Alaska, people are having to protect their groceries from bandits. 2 ravens have been stealing food from the carts of unsuspecting patrons this whole winter. The pair have stolen everything from produce to short ribs. Witnesses even say the birds have a system to distract you so that they can snatch the groceries. These are very dedicated. They are very dedicated to their mission, says Josie, a customer who almost had her melons stolen. Josie almost had her melons stolen by these ravens. And I don't even know what kind of melons we're talking about. Oh, there's so much more, Stacy. But she almost had her melons stolen by the flighted foes. Park rangers in the area are now on high alert for this ring of food-stealing animals.
That's good.
Armed and dangerous.
Yes. The classic, the notorious Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. At this time,
visual aid.
Yeah, visual aids are the best. At this time that happened, correspondents have been told to lock your doors and keep your picnic baskets close until authorities can bring these birds to justice.
Wait, we have correspondence?
It's us.
Oh, okay.
Many hats.
We're it. Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah. It's like free jazz like that. You know what I mean? That doesn't have to have any sort of meter or rhythm. I love it. I'm not even joking. This is probably the most important story of the week. I'm sure everybody's been talking about it. Tearing your air out. Social media is all a Twitter, as a dubious study from The Sun has named Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, the world's sexiest bald man, and Stanley Tucci fans are ready to burn the internet to the ground. Now, Stanley Tucci, whom I just call the Tooch, between me and him, I call him the Tooch. He calls me the Jib. The Tooch stars in Searching for Italy and a slew of sultry mixology videos. But he didn't even crack the top 10 in the UK paper studies. Now, as a bald man myself, I have a lot that I want to.
Hey, Gibby, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but as someone who is a bald man connoisseur, I do have a lot to say about this particular issue. I think it's a very serious issue, and if you don't mind, I'm going to get the rest of y'all off the screen, and I'm gonna talk about it. All right, shut up.
I'm used to
Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Rachel Landon, and I love bald men. And as a connoisseur of bald men, I have a few things to say about what I have deemed Baldgate. Now, you might recall hearing a few seconds ago about how Prince William was named the sexiest bald man alive, and I just wanted to ask you, the internet, do you have eyes? Let's see that picture of Stanley Tucci and Prince William again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Tooch. Prince William looks like he has lots of very long stories about his glory days on the college cricket team and whispers when he talks about black people. Stanley Tucci looks like he'll make you the best old-fashioned of your life and probably has lots of amazing stories about filming The Pelican Brief. Now, if you don't have eyes, that's okay. The Tooch is a pleasure for all senses. Hearing him talk is like eating gelato on a warm day spent on the beaches of the Adriatic Sea.
Wow.
It's like if God came down and taught us about the perfect spaghetti alla Dorano. And Stanley Tucci is not the only snub in this so-called study. Now, I've taken time to codify, organize, and curate a list of bald people sexier than Prince William. Okay, roll the tape, me.
Yeah.
All right. We got obvious choices: Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham. He's thrown motorcycles at helicopters. LL Cool J, his name is literally Ladies Love Cool James. Bruce Willis, even though he looks tired all the time. Common, because obviously. And the OG of bald, sexy men, Sir Patrick Stewart. He is an actual knight, he loves dogs, and he'd probably read you sonnets just for fun. Now, I argue that the sexiness does not stop there, far from it. Here are other bald people far sexier than Prince William. Okay, here we go. Michael Jordan, he's the greatest basketball player I've heard. J.K. Simmons, John Malkovich, this guy who's either Michael Stipe or Moby. This guy who's either Michael Stipe or Moby. Taye Diggs, Ving Rhames, the guy from Kojak, Terry Crews, Tony Hale, Yul Brynner, Lord Voldemort, Walter White, Imhotep the Mummy from the late 90s Mummy series, Professor Xavier, Drax the Destroyer, Tilda Swinton, anytime. Oh my God, any of the women in Black Panther, Homer Simpson, Thanos, Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta, the Dalai Lama, any and all of the Blue Man Group, Dr. Evil, Elmer Fudd, Furiosa, the Despicable Me guy, Lex Luthor, Mr. Freeze, the Borg, Shrek, and Sigourney Weaver in Alien 3, and also the Xenomorph from Alien 3.
And that,
okay.
this is I just want to jump in, Rach, because you're clearly building up to something here. So share with the folks who your favorite internet bald guy is. We're all waiting for it.
It's embarrassing.
And no, it's not embarrassing. Just go ahead.
Obviously, Dwight Eisenhower.
Dwight Eisenhower.
Yeah.
He was one sexy president.
I mean, the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1957. I mean, is there anything hotter than that?
Oh, wipe my seat off now, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's our news segment.
Oh.
What happened?
That happened.
I get no respect. That was lovely and well-crafted comedy from all of our writers here at My Talented Friends Live. My talented writers did a great job with that, and I would like to take just a step back. I would like to step back and say, wait, we mentioned the inner circle before, but we didn't really get in deep as to who the inner circle is, and I want to talk specifically about the producers circle level of inner circle level. It's like many inner circles, concentric circles, one within the other, and arguably the most important. They're all important, but the heavy hitters are the producer circle, and I want to take some time to thank those folks individually: Miles Babin, Chris Baldridge and David Skirpon, Bill and Sharia Ben, Michael Chapeloni, Jeff and Caitlin Copus, Desiree DeSoto, Harold and Maureen Dunbar, the Freeman family, Matthew Golden, Mary Lou and Raymond Harris, Nicholas Hughes, Dan Diebler and Elizabeth Johnson, Robert and Joyce Cantor, Dr. Craig Keel and Renee Cook Keel Esquire, Beryl Kerr and Patrick Bear, Wayne and Gloria Landon, and Mariana at home watching as well, Bill and Beverly Lair, Howard Pullman and David Forney, Karen Rook, Craig Sager and Jay Little, Brad and Colleen Sanders, Kristen Schofield, Ellen Stockstill, John and Abby Tierney. thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for Open Stage, and being part of the inner circle wasn't enough. You had to notch it up and go to that producer's level. We thank you for everything that you do. And if you want to learn more about how you can be part of the inner circle, just go to openstagehbg.com, and there'll be all kinds of information, not only about the shows that we're doing and the shows that are coming up, but how you can become a part of it by joining our inner circle. We hope you will. Now, if you are a fan of this show, well, if you're not a fan of the show and you're watching, welcome. If you're not a fan of the show and you're watching because you don't like the show, weird flex, but welcome. But if you're a fan of the show and you like the show and you've seen the show before, then when I say the name Ariano, automatically there's some clout that happens. You immediately think of the Quarantine Kitchen that Ann Ariano has brought us over the past year with the amazing Greek and Mediterranean recipes that she has brought us, and along with the help of her husband Anthony, her son Peter, and her delightful daughter Nicoletta. Well, tonight the spotlight is moving right on to Nicoletta herself. We are so thrilled. She's a senior in high school. She's about to go off to college, and she has really an amazing talent for musical theater that we want to share with you. So we're going to give you a little taste of what Nicoletta can do. So please enjoy our dear friend, Nicoletta Ariano.
When I was 5, I fell in love. It didn't last. He ran from me, literally ran from me. And being Kenyan, he ran fast. When I was 10, in love again, this Peace Corps guy. I waited hours inside his tent with flowers, which made him laugh, which made me cry. By 13, I gave up trying. I decided I would be a mathematician, 'cause math is real. I memorized a lot of pi because addition and subtraction and division would never make me feel so stupid with love. Like I didn't get it. I didn't get it somehow. Smart with math, but stupid with love. I didn't get it. I didn't get it till now.
Do you have an eraser?
I would love to. So thank you, math, for being there to bring me joy. And thank you, math, 'cause now you brought me this cute boy.
Is it 2?
Yes!
Yes!
He's like someone from TV. He's like that guy who gives out roses to those women. His clothes is grooming, and he's 6 feet away from me with swoopy hair and shiny eyes that I could swim in. He's live and in the room, and I'm stupid with love. I wanna get it. I wanna get it, but how? Smart with math, but stupid with love. I wanna get it. I didn't get it till now.
2 over 0 is undefined. Jinx.
Ha! I'm astounded and I'm flushed. I am filled with calculus. Does the sky work out? He must all sweaty at the gym. Could that image be more hot? Let me just enjoy that thought. School was rough, but now it's not. 'Cause now there's him. It's all so simple. Stupid with love, but I can get it. Watch this girl self-educate. I learned math so I can learn love. You wanna bet it? That I can get it? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
Yes.
Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Well, please put your hands together out there in the internet and welcome our special guest tonight, the incredible, the charming, the talented Nicoletta Ariano.
Hi.
Hey, friend. Yay, so good.
Yeah.
When did you record that song?
It was back in October. We had a virtual Night on Broadway concert, so that was from that. Yeah.
Well, it's delightful. Is that from a musical, or is that just sort of like a cabaret song? Or
It's from Mean Girls, the musical.
It's from Mean Girls the musical. Wow, that's outstanding. And Nicoletta, I see that in your Hi There vid that you did at the beginning, you're sitting at the piano. Do you play instruments as well?
Yeah, I've been been classically trained on the piano since I was 5 years old. I started. Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. And you're obviously been trained in the culinary arts from your incredible mother, right? You've taught us a little bit about cooking over the past year.
I just do what she tells me to.
You just that's the mark of a good what would that be, a sous chef, I imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my mom too.
Yeah, just do what mom tells you. That's the right thing to do. So you are getting ready to wrap up high school, is that right?
Yeah. I'm June. Well, I'm done in May.
That's like right around the corner, kid. And then so you're in, I know that you're sort of doing the whole college tour and checking out different campuses. Are you feeling one, or is there one that you're holding out for?
I am stuck between two right now. So
which ones do you know? Can you tell?
University and Temple. My brother goes to Towson, so.
Right, Peter. Yeah, and Peter's is watching the show. A lot of your friends are watching the show because you are also getting ready to have an internet streaming show premiere coming up this weekend. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it Dauphin, East Dauphin that you go to?
Central Dauphin East.
Mm-hmm.
Central Dauphin East is producing SideShow. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what do you play in this piece?
So I am the fortune teller, and I'm also a dance captain. I'm one of the attractions. Yep, that's big. Yeah, kind of a sassy fortune teller, obviously, who acts as kind of like a mother figure to the two leads in the show. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I have never seen SideShow. I've heard a little bit of the. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of the soundtrack, and you sent us a sort of like a little teaser with some slides, some pictures of the show, the production that you're doing now, with some cast recordings, and we'll play that a little bit later on in the show. But I'm curious, are you going to go to college to pursue musical theater, or do you have something else in mind?
I'm actually going to do broadcast journalism. But I will do minor in theater or music, whatever I can do.
Very cool. So are you thinking that you want to be a newscaster or something like that, or
journalist?
A journalist, yeah. Wow. Who are some of the ones that you respect and look up to?
I don't know their names, but the ones from the Today Show, I watched that a lot when I was younger.
Sure.
Yes, Today Show.
I remember just doing the interviews in New York, anywhere, really. New York, that's the goal, but.
She does not want Gibby's job, Anthony. She's shooting far, far higher. That she has. She has skills and talent that Gibby does not possess, so she can certainly do far better, and we cannot wait to see what it is that you do, Nicoletta. We're so grateful for you to be on the show. You've been on several times on the Quarantine Kitchen, and then I was just because I was just unaware that you were such a musical theater kid. You're actually a former Osh kid from Open Stage, or at least you performed when you were young here, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did some of the classes over the summer a while ago.
But I seem to remember, or I remember being told that you played Tiny Tim as well.
Yeah, I did.
Tiny Tim, yes,
I think I was in third grade.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Now, was that before Dave Richwine was in the show, or was
It was before.
It was before that. Okay,
Yeah.
so you didn't have to suffer working with him, but I imagine you did work with Nick Hughes, right?
I did, yeah.
The incredible Nick Hughes playing Scrooge, and you must have been a great Tiny Tim. I can only imagine. Well, Nicoletta, look, hey, we're so thrilled to have you here. We're going to be heartbroken when you move away to go to college, but please check in. Come back in all the time, and make sure that your mom and pop are good, and that we're so thankful for you being here, and I hope that you have. I know that you're not really performing SideShow live. You've already sort of performed it, and then it's going to stream.
Yeah, it's streamed April 8th through the 11th. At you can get your tickets at cdehs.booktix.com.
And that is how you would like folks to support you, right? By going and buying tickets to that show.
Yeah, it's definitely really good. I think everyone will enjoy it. And we have amazing costumes and wigs. Many of the wigs were given to us by Open Stage. Thank you guys so much for that. We love them.
Sure. Rachel Landon is,
Thank you for wearing them.
Yeah, she's always happy to help. And we will show the folks some pictures from your production and let them hear a little bit of that music later on the show. But until then, Nicoletta, don't leave though. Stick around. We're going to play a game a little bit later on. You down for that?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. All right, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on the show. There you have it, folks. Nicoletta Ariano. Go to buy tickets to SideShow. They're not expensive. cdehs.booktix.com. Go and watch this young lady perform.
Support young artists.
Support young artists. That's what we're about here. And support young and old Arianos. We love all the Arianos. And support Ann Ariano to make more quarantine kitchen videos because we love those a whole lot. My goodness, what is so fun. How about the question of the day? Let's check in with Chad.
Okay.
And see if anybody has picked their karaoke tunes. Chad, you're looking you've got a bit of a swagger tonight. The shower looks good on you. I want to tell you that grooming is not a bad thing. It's working out.
It's the shower. It's the clean shirt. I'm batting 1,000 tonight, Gibby.
Is it a special occasion or just?
You told me I couldn't be on the show if I didn't.
That's special. That's very special. Well, who has answered the question, Chad?
Oh, so many of our friends in the chat room have answered the question of the day. A few of my favorites. Patrick Hughes, don't know who that guy is, but he said Tequila by the Champs is his go-to karaoke song. That
does not surprise me.
Not at all.
A lot of lyrics.
I'm
sure he dances while he does it too.
Oh, of course. If you missed out earlier in the show because you were late, question of the day is below. It's your turn at karaoke night. What are you singing? What's your karaoke song? Our friend Andrew says Don't Stop Believin' from Journey.
Sure.
Classic. Stuart said Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. That could be fun.
Are you familiar with Billy Joel and his work? Do you know who that is, Chad?
He does the piano stuff, right?
Some would call him a piano man. Yes.
I think Anthony Ariano would because he said he'd sing Piano Man. See, I had a segue. I'm learning.
You are learning. That's great. Anything surprising? Any songs that you didn't expect?
Not entirely. Although someone did mention a duet. Oh, Nothing Compares to Kayla. That one does surprise me. But someone did mention a duet. Speaking of Birthday Boy, America's Sweetheart, TJ Creedon. Him and Kayla Capone Casper, who is currently on our screen, sing Barton's Hollow for like the past 3 years consistently at karaoke night at 704 prior to the proscenium.
Love it. I've never heard Kayla sing Nothing Compares to You. I definitely would love to. That's an amazing song written by Prince. And
really?
It was a Prince tune popularized by Sinead O'Connor and the famous
another sexy bald person.
Another sexy bald person. Yeah. So
It
this
all
is
comes full circle.
everything is tied together. Everything is everything, y'all. Here on MTFL, Chad, you're doing a surprisingly good job. Keep up the good work and get off the screen. Welcome, latecomers. If you've just joined the show, it's been going on for almost a half an hour, and you've missed about half of it. But well, at least you're here for the rest. And there's so much more show coming after these exciting and informative messages.
Heavens! Mon Dieu! Employ the little gray sands.
Poirot, one day I shall murder you. Yes, that's me diligently promoting the show by posting poster after poster in a back alley in Harrisburg. And hey, I don't know if you noticed that Poirot commercial, but did you hear the dulcet tones of Nick Warner and Anthony Piricini? Oh man, the soundtrack to that piece is delightful. And if you haven't seen it yet, Poirot runs through the 18th. You got to check it out. It's a super fun show. The costumes are ridiculous. Rachel Landon and designed them all, and Benny and Rachel wear the majority of the costumes. Stuart and I basically sit there and mug and don't really do a whole lot. And then Rachel and
you do it brilliantly.
Benny, well, we mug, we chew scenery like champs, but Rachel and Benny do the lion's share of the comedic acting, but then you guys stick around because Stuart edited this, and what a great job he did with the especially the gag reel at the end, the blooper reel is super fun.
It's so good.
Oh man, so a lot of fun, and little Jimmy Landon in his yet another featured role here
Yeah.
on Open Stage. Is this little dog Jimmy is.
If you don't want to watch it for the mystery, you don't want to watch it for the comedy, you don't want to watch it for the great acting or costumes or anything else.
Watch it for the dog.
Jimmy.
Yeah, watch it for the dog. It's really about the dog.
Yeah.
And also I just want to say that if you are the kind of person who likes to commission artists, you have an opportunity to and The Obstructive You Thursday night featuring America's sweetheart TJ Creedon turning 64 years old this Thursday. Check it out.
Yep.
But I was talking about commissioning art, and that you can actually hire artists to create music. All it takes is money. A little bit of this, and artists will work for you. It's amazing. And I'll tell you an artist who you should commission. And that's Cami Alys, my dear old friend Cami Alys. Talk about old, but God, she's great. So old, but so talented, and even also talented is her mother, Bev Yankwit, who we've got to get on the show because
Yes, her art.
Bev's
so
art
beautiful.
is a lot of the stuff I say is bullshit, and a lot of it's just making fun of my friends.
Yes.
I'm not making fun of Bev. Bev's art is amazing. And we are going to get her on the show. And she also teaches people how to do it. She's so fantastic. Cami, just a fine artist. She's fine. Despite her age.
She's wonderful.
Despite her age, she does a fine job. She's not even, I'm sure she's much younger than me. But I know she is, as a matter of fact. But she's a dear friend. If you can't tell, I love her dearly. And she does these commissions on the YouTube. Jukebox Cami, she calls herself on Instagram. And on YouTube, she's Cami Alys. And, you can write to her and say, I want you to cover this song. Or if you know her well enough, you can maybe even commission her to write an original. We have one of her songs for you tonight. We're going to play it.
So excited.
And I'm always excited to hear my dear friend, my sister from another mister, Cami Alys.
I put a spell on you because you're mine. Oh, you better stop the things you do. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. No, I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better that day. I can't stand it when you put me down. I put a spell on you because you're mine. I love you anyhow, and I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. Oh, you hear me? I put a spell on you because you're mine. Oh, you're mine. Oh, you're mine. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Hey, happy birthday, Margaret. Cheers.
Cami and I used to host a show down in Austin, Texas, and she never, ever made fun of me. And so now I'm feeling maybe that I shouldn't have teased her, so because she's famously never insulted me or slapped me on the head. Hey, also, while we're shouting out to Yankwitz, happy birthday, Jared Yankwit, and thank you, sir, for the service that you do for our country. He's a kind of a badass, and happy birthday, my friend. Love to you, Bev and Cami. It is what it is. But go on to the first off, go on Venmo and give Cami some money. Go to at Cami Alys -Yankwit on the that's YANKWITT on the Venmo, and then subscribe to her YouTube channel, Cami Alys on YouTube, and go to the Instagram at Jukebox Cami to see all the great covers and originals that she and her very talented spouse Zach Munn have performed. I am big fans of them, and I miss them a lot. And I'm also big fans of another couple that I see all the time, and I love them too. And that's the Werners, and I want to hear a song from them now. I decree it.
Whatever Jibby says,
yes,
it shall be.
It shall make it so. Yes, thank you. Well, hey, the Werners, it's so great to have you as a two-headed monster again. And I'm just going to shut up and let you tell us about what you're going to sing tonight.
Please do. All right. So tonight, since Nick is back and I have the mic all to myself, Nick said that he wanted to perform a song by himself tonight. And because I'm a dutiful wife,
she let me do it.
I'll let him do it.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Well, yeah, stay tuned. I might change my mind.
So I just wanted to sing a little song that is close to my heart. And when I was in high school, I got an opportunity to do a bunch of theater shows. I was Curly in Oklahoma my senior year. That was a lot of fun. I wish I still had the cowboy boots. But I don't.
I do too.
But when I was 11, we did Hello Dolly, and I got to play a great role. One of my favorites now, Cornelius, who is like this sort of bumbling guy, but he has a lot of heart. Originally played by Michael Crawford, the movie. Maybe not originally, but anyway. At the end of Act 2, he sings this heartwarming song declaring his love for the hat maker. And in this instance, I'll be declaring my love for my hat maker. This one right over here.
I'm your hat maker.
And it seems forever ago since we had this moment when we realized we loved each other. And it's good to always remember those moments because life can be tough. But if you take a minute out and remember the one moment, that's the end of my thought.
Okay.
As awkward as that was, let's continue.
Oh, sweet.
It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. I held her for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved a whole life long. I held her for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved, a whole life long. It's for you, my hat maker.
I don't know if it was better than Work Bitch, but it was pretty good.
Oof. It's getting spicy in here. My goodness, the love is in the air. Thank you, the Werners. Folks, all you have to do to thank the Werners is go onto the Venmo and do @n-werner-86 and drop some coinage in their digital coin purses, if you will.
Will they?
I don't know. Will they? You should. If you're not doing that, you should. You should tip the Werners and all of our artists because they're working hard for you. And I want to before this is a show is famously on time, and this is maybe the first time that we're running a little bit late.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the first time for everything. I don't know. It's but we have still a lot of show left. To pack into the last 3 minutes. So we're going to start with a 4-minute video from Nicoletta. And this is great. This is this is a little taste of SideShow. And
I'm so excited to see the show.
I'm so excited too. The costumes do look great. The set looks great. And clearly the talent, is right there. So let's check out a little preview, a little appetizer, if you will, of SideShow, featuring Nicoletta Ariano.
Come look at the freaks, the pygmies and geeks. Come examine these aberrations, their malformations, grotesque critiques. Only pennies for peace. Come look at the freaks. Come look at the freaks. They'll haunt you for weeks. Come explore why they fascinate you, exasperate you, and flush your cheeks. Come hear how love speaks. Come look at the Believe debut. Are you ready to chase your blues away? We're so ready. They're so ready. We are ready to play.
Like a clown whose tears cause laughter, trapped behind a painted mask. Even seeing smiling faces, I still feel I have to ask, who would underline this madness? Who will change my monogram? Who will be part of my circus? Who will love me as I am? Who will ever call to say I love you? Send me flowers or a telegram. Who could proudly stand beside me? Who will love me as I am? Who could proudly stand beside me? Who will love me as I
Amazing. Fantastic. I can't wait to see it. I hope you guys will join us. Get your tickets for SideShow, cdehs.boxtix dot something. I don't know. The thing went away. There it is. .com. .com. Oh, that's a new one. And yeah, check it out. Nicoletta, it looks fantastic. The set looks great. I can't believe that's a high school venue because
Oh my God.
what an amazing
And when
facility.
you see them, I only got to see a few minutes of the show.
Yeah.
But when you see it, you won't believe it that they're high schoolers.
I don't doubt it. I can't.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. The costumes look great. The set looks great. I'm sure that the talent is right up there with it. So we're all going to be joining together to watch this. Join us and buy some tickets to SideShow and send Nicoletta off to college in style. Hey, there's only a few minutes left in the show. But we got to play a game. We got to play a game.
We have to play a game.
We have to play a game. It's time to play this or that.
Yeah.
With
everyone.
Well, I thought you were going to play like a title card.
Okay. Yeah.
That This or that. It's a lot of fun. This is a game that Benny runs. I mean, Chad runs. Oh my God, what did I do?
Benny's not
Benny's
here.
not here. Benny hasn't been here since we started the show last March.
Yeah, way to go, Jibby. Way to go, Jibby.
Jesus, I hit a
Gibson.
nerve. I'm so sorry, Chad. I really am sorry, Chad. Oh my God. Yes, thank you, Lindsay. There's less than -3 minutes left in the show, so Chad,
so
you gotta rapid fire this one. Does everybody know how to play? First off, Chad, explain how do you play?
Well, the rules are simple. I will give you two things. Pick one.
There you have it. There's that Chad Michelson charm. Okay. So
Yeah, you don't
okay.
need to tape that to the inside of the box.
No, that's
Got that right
for
up here.
sure. So Chad, who's going first?
Well, by random process of elimination, the person that didn't put themselves on screen, Rachel.
Yay!
Yay! Put yourself up here.
I already had my feature.
Nope. Gibby and I texted about this earlier.
This is a rapid fire game. No thought. First thought, best thought.
First thought, best thought. All right, Rach. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Live or learn?
cheap.
Ninjas or pirates?
Oh, pirates. Any day of the week.
Great. Stacy, you're next.
Okay.
Smiley face or winky face?
Winky face.
Great. Super sandwich.
Did you say a super sandwich?
That's what I take. Super sandwich. I take the super sandwich.
Super sandwich.
Soup.
Yeah. Great. And now, Britney Spears or Whitney Houston?
Oh, damn.
Whitney Houston.
Wow.
Wonderful.
question.
Wonderful.
That was so
Nicoletta,
mean.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Music or a podcast?
Music.
Yes.
Dancing in the rain or singing in the streets?
Dancing in the rain. Yeah.
All right. And then since you're in SideShow, I have to ask, Daisy Hilton or Violet Hilton?
Daisy.
Hell yeah.
Wow. No hesitation there. All right, Nick, you're up.
Alrighty.
Make a list or go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Blue
Give
or
it.
red?
Blue.
Great. And composers, Gershwin or Vile?
Gershwin. Easy one. Trying to trip me up.
I thought I'd be nice since last time I was really rude with Jazz and Bragg.
Yeah, both.
And Gib, last
Yes.
but I guess I have to.
Oh, you technically do have to. Yep.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Well, it depends. If it's up to me, it's under. If it's up to Rachel, it's over, and Rachel
It's
wins.
chaos in our house.
That's the
Listen.
same with me. That's the same with me and Nicholas. I'm
Listen,
an
this
under.
is this or that. Your question was over, under. It's your question. And
Under.
your final question, Gibson,
Yeah.
liquor, top shelf or bottom shelf?
We all know that.
I'll lick her
answer.
top shelf. I'll lick her bottom shelf. I don't give a damn which one.
Liquor, barely know her.
Inappropriate.
And that's our show.
Oh, sorry. PG-13. Sorry, Nicoletta. Bottom shelf. Definitely bottom shelf.
Great. And that's it. 'cause I
Oh,
couldn't
okay,
ask
good.
myself.
Now you've got to give the outro. You say, and that was.
Yeah, this is what you have to do.
Oh, I have to do that?
Yeah, this is your show.
Yeah.
Since when? And that was.
Well, that was so good. Technically, very, very, very well done. I just want to say thank you to everybody, but specifically, thank you, Nicoletta. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you.
Yes.
And we wish you, to break all the legs on your SideShow streaming performance. And it doesn't matter which college you pick. You can't make a mistake. You can't
That's
make a
true.
wrong choice. Just pick the one that makes you happy. Unless you don't choose, yeah. So get out there and get you some. And thank you so much for being on the show. We love you.
Thanks for having
And we
me.
love your whole family. Say hi to your mom and dad for us, okay?
I will. I will.
Okay,
Bye,
great.
Nicoletta.
Bye.
And, also, thank you to Cami Alys Yankwit, and thank you to Bev Yankwit for housing her down in Florida and birthing her. Thank you to Nick and Stacy Werner for being just fabulous people. Thanks to Liz Curtis for nothing. Just thanks, Liz, just in general. Thanks to Patrick Hughes for watching the show and commenting on it and also writing some comedy. Thanks to Wayne Landon and Dan McGregor for making all of the internet work for us. Thanks to Benny Benameda,
Wherever you are.
wherever you are. Not here now, certainly not here now. Thanks, Benny, for writing that joke that you wrote earlier. Thanks to Bree Dow and Stuart Landon for being amazing, just human beings. And Also, watch The Obstructed View this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will see TJ, America's Sweetheart, TJ Creedon, turn to dust as the clock strikes midnight, and he finally just withers away from old
I hope
age.
the show doesn't last that long. I mean, I love them, but I hope it doesn't last.
But that would be a little bit long. Also, stick around next week. Black Newsbeat HBG will be back as always, second and fourth Wednesday of every month. So the 14th we'll have Dr. Kamika Campbell and Bastier Vincent on the show, or they'll run their own show, and it's a great show, and you must watch it if you haven't. It's amazing. You must subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
If you haven't done so, please do it. It means a lot to us. Share this program as if it were a virally infectious disease, and join our Facebook group, or otherwise you won't be able to vote on what song the Werners sing at the beginning of the show. So join that. Understand that Black Lives Matter, and that Asian people are good people who don't deserve your fucking hatred. Wear a mask, get a vaccination so that we can get past this panderoni and get back to being all in the same room together, all of us, audience and actors and everything. Let's get over it, y'all. Let's get it done. Take care of each other. Nick and Stacy, please take us out.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of My Talented Friends Live. Thank you so much, Nicoletta, and all the wonderful people involved with SideShow. I can't wait to tune in, and I hope you guys get your tickets too. Happy birthday to that TJ guy, or whoever he is. And with that, we'll leave you with this.
My talented friends.
Very talented. My talented friends, the very talented.